Classic Lucky Strike.
My name is Liam Quigley, and me and my dog Zora and puppy Akiani are on our way from Oxford, Nova Scotia to the top of Cape Breton. We're living in my modified Toyota 4Runner and taking the roughest and most scenic routes I can find across the province. In the last episode, we explored some beautiful trails and lookouts in the mountains over Cobequid Bay, made it past some challenging obstacles on our way through, and even had to do a little backtracking when one trail on my planned route got a little too rough. We dodged the swarms of black flies and found a good spot to spend the night in the mountain woods north of Belmont. It's a bitter morning, gray and windy, chilly. Nice in here though. The woods here got absolutely flattened by the hurricane in this natural area. Such a shame. Not a surprise though, being the top of a hill in the mountains. First priority today is to top off our water, and we're not having any shortage of it. I drove back down to one of the lakes I passed up yesterday, and all the flies have taken cover. It's a whole different place without them. I didn't really think it was going to rain today, then all of a sudden it just starts dumping down in sheets. I wanted to go out and get one more filter of water, but I think I might give it a few minutes. I honestly can't think of a better place to be on a day like today than inside my truck. I'm glad I'm not on a bike right now. The dogs wouldn't be very happy out there either. The rain has turned to mist, and all you can see as we drive through Belmont mines are these weird silhouettes standing against a totally flat landscape. It's like another world. That's as close as we'll get to the freeway today. Instead of following up to New Glasgow, I've got a plan to take a series of backroads from Belmont to Eden Lake. That's a bit over 100 kilometers, and if we take our time and stretch our legs enough, it should take about a day. There's no rush to get to the end, so we might as well enjoy the route. When we get to Eden Lake, I'm going to try to connect some logging roads and quad trails around the south side of it. There's an old rail grate there, but I think the bridge has collapsed, so I'm going to try to find a way around to go see it. Oh, look at that hill. Okay, I give up. Time to back up. After a day of heavy rain, that hill was just looking a little too steep to take a chance on. I really don't need to roll my truck right now. I'm fully aware this trailer is not intended for 4Runners. It probably would have been fine, but the climb itself is on a curve. So if I didn't make it on the first try, there's no guarantee that I would be able to steer back down the hill in reverse when it's that slick. Hi. Are you still the bug? You want your window back? The trail's wide enough you can have your window back now. Unfortunately, I was counting on that quad trail to go along the south side of Eden Lake, and that didn't work out. So I'm going up the west side instead to get on a county road heading towards Goshen and Guysborough. There are some lakes on the way that I want to see if I can get to. I was just driving on this sketchy quad trail by Cross Lake, west of Guysborough. And I thought I was going to clear this tree, and I didn't want to stop, but it looks like I didn't quite clear it. The canoe had other ideas. It just pinched it and ripped it off. No damage done. Cross Lake is over there. I'm still looking for the way down. Over here is Island Lake. Holy crap, is it ever windy though. Even if I wait till tomorrow morning, I have a hard time imagining that it's going to calm down by then. Preferred mode of transportation for windy days like today. Are my good girls? Are there my good girls in there? There's two of them in there because this one is tethered. Otherwise there'd only be one good girl in there and there'd be one little butthole running around outside. Yeah? Which one are you? Akia. You're good girls. Found the way down to Cross Lake. A very steep grassy hill. That's okay. Look how much less windy it is here. That's incredible. It's the other side of a narrow strip of land. The flies like it here. Unfortunately, the weather forecast has given us no breaks in this wind. Hey, crazy dog. Looks like we're gonna have to come back another day. On the bright side, this is a great place to look forward to coming back to on a less windy day. Do a lot of fishing here, spend a few nights here, find some good campsites on the lake. It's gonna be very nice, but not today and not tomorrow either. Gusting to 50. Even when it's 18, gusting to 50. At first I actually thought this access point wasn't going to work because I thought this was a cabin, but this is just an old cabin foundation. Concrete foundation. Some of these cabins seem like permanent homes. I wonder if this was an old homestead. Dogs? Verdict? Smells like a rock? Okay. Well, that's interesting. Coming back down what I thought was the right way to get to Cross Lake and Island Lake, there's a big gate across the road and there's private property. So all that crazy quad trail stuff I did was the legal way, back the way I came through the quad trail. Should be fun anyway. I believe I found a way that's a little quicker than going all the way back up to where I came from at the lakes. But I'm going to have to remove a few limbs from these trees to squeeze my canoe under. Silky Katana boy. 650. Perfect for road clearing. Fits real nice in the truck. Clears anything you need to. Including the big trees if I had to. I don't really want to though. It's kind of sketchy how they're hanging up there. Gloves first. This thing will take a finger right off. Thicker would be better, honestly. If you haven't seen the 650 before, it's got the extra large teeth, or extra, I don't know how many X's. Big ass teeth. Take a finger right off. The ideal saw for overhead work. Much lighter than a chainsaw. Canoe's safe. Hi, Pupling. Are you a good one? Hi, Zora. You're good to go. Aki, settle down. You don't want any of this. Woo! We made it through! Nice big shortcut, and all that road clearing was for a reason. If I can't fish, I might as well be a tourist and go see Canso, the furthest point northeast in mainland Nova Scotia. And of course, I'm going to try to sleep in my truck on that point. But first a stop in Guysborough for a quick run and to top off supplies of gas and craft beer. There's a brewery in town.
Hi, big pie. You can eat that seaweed?
Lobster and crab fishing is what Canso seems to be all about. It's also got a long history of use by First Nations, as well as European settlers, and the shoreline is dotted with ruins and old buildings. Canso was the site of a battle in 1744 when it was invaded by the French in the events leading up to the British attack on the fortress of Louisbourg, to the north of here on the Cape Breton coast, which once guarded the entrance to the St. Lawrence River. We're heading as far east as possible onto the point, and I'm going to try to find a place to park right on the beach.